light beings, how we doing? What up, yo? Here today, we are here to discuss why it's important to not give up, like I always say, but why it's important that when you're trying to do something, when you're starting out with something, when you're just stepping into something, or even if you've been doing it for a while, if you're not doing it right, keep going anyway. Keep doing it wrong until you get it right. If it's important to you, if it's special to you, if it's something that you want to be, if it's something that you want to do, if you see it, if you feel it, if you know deep in your heart of hearts that's what you're supposed to be doing, then just do it wrong until you get it right. That's all. It's going to be worth it in the long run because all the information that you learn, all the things, all the time that you put into it, all the practice that you got, you're going to be damn near an expert on how to do it. Damn near, even if you don't know fully how to do it, you still know a lot about it. Especially if you've put in some years or some months or a massive amount of time into this thing. So basically, just you definitely want to keep doing it until you get it right. There's courses out, there's free information. There's always something you could do on the day-to-day basis to improve, to get better. You could take a class, you could read a book about it, you could watch a video about it, you could study somebody who's ahead of you. That's another thing. Successful people leave footprints. So if there's something that you want to do, if there's something that you want to be, watch the people that are already doing it. Pay close attention to them, how they do it, and what they did. You know you're not going to be able to do exactly what they did because you're not them. You didn't go through what they did. You don't know the circumstances. You don't know the experiences that they went through. But you could do your own thing because you know you, and you could put your own spin on it from your own experiences and from your own view and from what you're going through and from how you do things. So that's the beauty of it. But definitely don't stop, because if you stop, you'll never know. So you definitely want to keep doing it, even if you're doing it wrong, even if people say it's garbage, even if nobody likes it, even if nobody's buying your stuff right now. Keep going, because sooner or later it's gonna click, something's gonna pop. You're gonna like, oh, okay, that's it. You'll figure it out eventually, and you'll be able to do what you want to do with it, and you'll be so glad that you didn't give up, because I guarantee that the amount you know is way more than what you don't know. You probably know this much about what you have to do, and then you probably only have like this much left to go. So why would you want to throw all that away just because you don't know this? Just because the people who got this much more than you are ahead, and you're like, you got all this information and you're not there yet. Why would you want to stop? Why would you want to give up? That'd be stupid. You ever seen those pictures of the people like on the internet, the little meme or whatever, the person digging the diamond ditch or whatever, and they're like this close, to all the rubies or whatever, and then they give up. And they thought they had, in their mind, they thought they had like this much left to go, but they only had this much left. And they gave up, and they were right here, right at the you know what I'm saying, right at the brink of that thing, you know. Didn't want to say some pause-worthy words just now, so I had to search the mind dictionary. You know what I'm saying? This it's getting deep, but yeah, no pause-worthy words here. Not today. If we could help it, I think we can. But yeah, definitely keep going. If people laugh at you, keep going. People say it's trash, keep going. You know why? Because eventually it's not you're not going to be trash forever. You're not going to be garbage forever. You're going to start to get better. If you see yourself get better at one thing, then you're going to get better at the next thing. And then you're going to get better at the next thing. And then you're going to have all these things that you're good at, and then you're going to be like, "Oh shit, it's only a few more pieces to the puzzle that I got to fit in here, and then I got a whole puzzle. I got a whole cake. I got the whole recipe. You know, I could start making some money off this thing now." But if people call it a hobby, if people don't take it serious, if people think you're wasting your time, don't stop anyway. Keep going anyway. Don't give up. If no one cares, if people act like they don't know, if people act like what you're doing is not important, still don't give up. You have to view it as important. It has to be important to you. You have to make time for it. You're not going to be able to watch TV all the time. You're not going to be able to hang out with your friends all the time if you have friends. You're not going to be able to party all the time. You're going to party all the time. You're not going to be able to party all the time. You're going to have to dedicate time and make out time and carve out time for what you want to do, whether it's before work, whether it's when you're off, whether it's when you want to sleep, whether you're going to have to give up sleep for what you want also. So you might as well give up that sleep, because if it's what you want, and if it's something that you feel that is worth doing, you might as well put as much time into it and effort into it as you can, because you don't want to waste time. When you don't want to take more time doing something and make it longer and more drawn out than it has to be. So don't give up. Keep doing it wrong until you get it right. That's all it is. You got to keep doing it wrong until you get it right, because one day you're going to wake up and be like, yo, I got it right. Imagine if you gave up but you were this close to getting it right. That wouldn't make no damn sense, would it? So keep doing it, yo. The message of the day is, no matter how hard it is, yo, no matter how hard it looks, no matter how hard it gets, you're going to make it. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how hard it looks, you are going to make it. It's possible. Keep doing it wrong until you get it right.